this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Broncos offense making their way on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And the Broncos are going to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Deep shot, but he paid for it. Touchdown, Boise State. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They go with a short shovel pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Clay. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receiver grabs it. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. 1st down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He got it. The field goal is good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now he
picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Broncos. He just sprints into the end zone. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then it was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's reeled in. It's Diggs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Diggs. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The sure hands. It's Diggs. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Clay. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Clean toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. With the catch, it's Diggs. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Throwing off play action. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. QB keeps it himself. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking for some space. It's O'Neal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's broken up there. Great play, a third down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Clay. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? First and goal, handoff, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way they're doing. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Dropping back. It's Clay. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled, but first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Diggs. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll test the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Clay. Finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Tied. Look out. Whole different game now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
As the first down is still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Running back has it on the screen now. He's in the looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Boise State. Way too much speed on that play. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Clay. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. QB bootlegs here. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Broncos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trapped again in the pocket.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he scores! Touchdown, Broncos! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's got it inside the 15. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Clay. Grabbed by the receiver. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Back to pass. It's Clay. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looking to throw. It's Clay. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw yet again. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Point after, not right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Boise State Broncos.